A mortal mystery down in Dixie. A woman is found dead, covered in blood.
Oh no, my wife just committed suicide.
But did she?
There's too many inconsistencies now to just say it's coincidence.
One daughter's mission to reveal what she believes really happened.
He shot her to make it look like a suicide.
Dennis Morgan?
She says she's been told to keep her mouth shut, but will that stop her? These old photos of Martha Morgan are the only ones her daughter Denissa has left. She says her father, to rid himself of the pain, burned all the others after his wife died about 6 years ago. Martha Morgan was a warm and loving bayou beauty.
Tell me about your mom. What was she like?
She was very kind-hearted. She was intelligent, very creative. She spoke Spanish fluently.
The Southern Belle was young when she met and married Dennis Morgan. Soon after, they started a family, 3 kids in all.
She loved her kids, very invested in their children.
But the relationship between Martha and Dennis was not the stuff of fairy tales. According to Denissa, it was volatile and it was violent.
Talk to me about some of the violence you witnessed.
My father would take my mom by the hair, sling her into the wall, rip her clothes off, hit her in the face. He would take objects like a belt, a vase, whatever he could find, and he would hit her with it. He also was abusive to us kids too.
Martha's son, Dennison, who spoke with us by phone, says growing up, no one in the home could escape his father's alleged brutality.
My sister, my mother, and all of us were in fear of him. Broke my nose, broke my jaw, cracked my ribs. My father would say that he was going to kill us, kill my mother if she ever tried to leave. Different ways that he could do it to so that they wouldn't suspect him of killing us.
According to Denissa, on at least 2 occasions, Shreveport police were called to the house.
I do remember a phone cord being put up around my mom's neck and having to call 911.
And in another alleged incident,
he literally strangled me.
For both alleged incidents, Denissa says her father, a Shreveport city worker, was sentenced to probation.
He felt like he could get by with it. He was invincible.
Martha's kids weren't the only ones who knew of the alleged problems at home. Tiny Latson, Martha's former co-worker, says she saw evidence of it firsthand.
Did you ever notice any marks or bruises on Martha's body?
One morning she had a bruise on her forehead on the right side, and I asked her, and I saw it, and I said, "Martha, what happened?" And she said, "I just really don't want to talk about it."
Other times, Martha shared more.
And she did say that she had called the police several times, but each time they came, he intercepted them. They would talk with him, and then they would leave.
Would Dennis Morgan be able to wield that same alleged power the next time the cops are called? It's a February afternoon, and what's behind closed doors at Casa Bella is downright gruesome.
911, what's your emergency?
Oh no, my wife just committed suicide. She committed suicide.
Okay, I'm gonna get. Listen, sir, can you talk to me, please? Are you in there with her?
My wife, oh my wife.
Did you see her do it?
Oh.
Did you see her do it?
No, ma'am.
Okay.
I've been gold and I come in and I took my dog out and went out and raked leaves. And I went in my room, go lay down for a few minutes, and my wife's on the floor.
Can you tell what she did to herself?
Oh, I don't know. Oh, she's bloody all over. Oh, she's done gone into rigor mortis or whatever. I can't even turn her over. My God, I don't even see a gun in us. I don't know what she did.
Shreveport police arrived to find 64-year-old Martha lying on her stomach in their bedroom. A gunshot wound to the chest and a gash in her head.
And I got a phone call from my father, and he told me my mom was dead, that she killed herself. My sister and I raced to the scene.
Once there,
I told the police, I pointed my finger at my father, and I told him he did it. I just knew he did it.
that is one chilling accusation, one Dennis has always denied. Dennis Morgan has never been charged with any wrongdoing in connection with Martha's death. When cops talked to a distraught husband at the scene, he says he left the house around 9 and went to the library and an ATM. He got back around noon and went outside to do yard work. Then, around 2:30, he says he tried to open the bedroom door, but noticed that something was blocking it.
When he pushed the door open, he discovered Martha on the floor.
So your father calls 911 at 2:40 p.m. What time does the medical examiner believe she died?
They put the time of death at the same time that my father called 911, yet my mom had rigor mortis. So there's several things that are not adding up.
Dennison says he also got suspicious right off the bat.
He told me my mother had died at 10 o'clock that morning. I said, how do you know she died at 10 a.m.? And he couldn't answer my question.
Cops finish up with Dennis, take some photos of the scene, then leave. And soon after, Martha's death is ruled a suicide. So the investigation's done, but Denissa is just getting started. And she has one sensational theory.
I feel like he hit my mom in the head, and to cover it up, he shot her to make it look like a suicide.
Coming up, a laundry list of what some see as inconsistencies and oddities.
The interesting thing is she took the time to lift her shirt up to shoot herself.
And what about the injury to her head?
The shape of it is a little atypical for the corner of a door.
But not everyone agrees.
Martha Ann Morgan committed suicide.
And later,
Dennis Morgan?